Hi folks, I just wanted to give you a quick update about the Tom Plays Games YouTube channel. As you may have noticed, things have been a little sporadic in recent weeks, and unfortunately they may be a little unpredictable in the days and weeks to come. If you've been watching any of the streams in the last few weeks, you may have noticed that I've been a bit limited with what I've been able to play. I've had to kind of keep exclusively to kind of consoles, so like the Switch and the Xbox and stuff, because I've had a bit of a fault with my gaming PC, which has meant I haven't been able to play anything on that. So stuff like The Sims 4, Theme Hospital, the odd game that I may perhaps emulate. I've been unable to play them. Basically, I realised a few weeks ago that the CPU on the computer was overheating. I looked into it a little bit, and it turns out there was a product recall on that particular unit. So in order to preserve the warranty of the computer, I've had to send it off to be repaired by an authorised repairer rather than just do it myself, annoyingly. And they're just been a bit slow about it, really. They're just kind of, oh yeah, we've got it, yeah, we're getting to it, but we've got a few other jobs in the queue, so blah, blah, blah. So it's just taking ages. It's taken far longer than it probably should do, but hey-ho, that's it. Unfortunately, I've been unable to kind of schedule any PC streams in until I know that I've got that unit, just in case, for whatever reason, they say, oh yeah, you'll have it next Friday, and then next Friday comes around and it's not here for whatever reason, or the couriers have misplaced it or whatever. So until I physically have that PC sat here under the desk, I haven't wanted to schedule any PC streams. So that explains why you've not had stuff like The Sims 4 or Theme Hospital, etc. For a little while. So forgive me for that. However, up until now, thankfully, I've been okay because I've been able to carry on streaming because I run my streams from a separate computer. So a separate laptop that sits over here, does all the streaming for me, does all the graphics over the top of the streams. So that's been okay. So I've been able to plug the Switch in, plug the Xbox in, and we've been able to play any games on there just as we normally do. Been no change to that whatsoever, and that's been absolutely fine until yesterday when I glanced over at the computer and noticed the trackpad had like bulged out, and I was like, oh. And then I looked underneath the computer and the bottom of the laptop has bulged out as well, and it looks to me like the battery in the laptop has swollen, which is a rather unfortunate thing to happen, but it does happen. I'm aware of that. And if anybody has ever experienced a battery swelling and they've had to look up what to do, the first piece of advice is stop using the computer. Stop using the device straight away. Stop. Shut it down as soon as you notice it, and then that's it. It's out of action. Because it's a fire risk. Potentially that there's something wrong with that battery. You know, the battery itself could explode. Be a bit dramatic, or you know, because of the bulge, you know, it's going to have pushed loads of components inside the computer into different places, and it might develop other faults that might lead to fire or kind of electricity getting where it shouldn't do, etc., etc. So yes, as the advice stands, it's just stop using it. So I have stopped using it. So unfortunately now I have no streaming PC. So really, this video is about me just explaining why things are going to go a little bit quiet here for the foreseeable. So I'm going to get the streaming PC fixed because I do need it, not just for streaming, but I also use it for my job as well. So it's quite important that I get that back up and running. But I don't have another backup because the backup to my streaming PC is my gaming PC, and the backup to my gaming PC is my streaming PC. And unfortunately, they've both conked out at the same time. And whilst it's always good to have a backup, a third backup is a bit of an extreme that I didn't realise I needed. So yeah, unfortunately, that's going off for repair. I don't know how long that's going to take either. So things are kind of going to stand still for a bit on the channel. Sorry about that, but there's not much else I can do. I will try and get things up and running as soon as possible. So if the gaming PC comes back, I could perhaps repurpose that to use that for streaming, maybe. Or maybe the streaming PC will come back soon and we'll be able to get back on with some Switch stuff. Who knows? Either way, of course, the best thing to do is to obviously stay subscribed to the channel, and then hopefully when everything's progress. I can either pop up like this and give a quick video update and tell you what's going on, or I will just pop up and say, 5:15 tonight, we've got a stream, we're playing this. So yeah, stay subscribed to the channel if this is the sort of thing that you're into, obviously. And if you're really bored, I've just looked, there are 666 videos of streams that I have streamed in the past. There is hours of content, days of content, that hopefully if you were to start watching them back to back now and didn't go to sleep, hopefully I'll be back up and running before you've gotten through all 666 episodes. Fingers crossed. Who knows? But yeah, keep subscribed to the channel. I will post some updates on here as soon as I have some updates to tell you. But yeah, sorry guys. Sit tight and hopefully I'll see you soon the next time when I play games. Bye for now.